Welcome back to my channel. My name's Sun. This is gonna be part two, but number two of how I started and hopes. I'll get more specific later on. But basically who I am specifically. My name is David Santini. I've been pretty much a good citizen, so for the most part, I've been doing a lot of shit. It's crazy, but I'll talk about that later on. But some shit, I've been in jail. Things like that, not good. You can believe that if you want or not, but a lot of people been in jail and shit. Some things happen. But anyway, how I started specifically with this channel. I'll go to how I started with podcasting and audio work mostly. I'm not a professional audio worker. I'm not a professional. Professional podcasting isn't professional podcasting anymore. Anyway, that might not be. It might be someday, but right now it's pretty early. But I'm not a broadcaster or anything like that. I'm not really any of those things. Sorry, I kind of went on the mic a little bit. But I'm not really any of those things. I don't really care about anything specifically with what was I saying? Oh shit. With any of the more professional sides of it or whatever, But I'm trying to get more specific on this. It's a little difficult, but I've done a lot of work on other websites, more specifically with audio work and mostly podcasting or little shows that I made as well. And hopefully, I'm not sure if I'm gonna post those on here, but not post them, but start them. Some things I may be able to start, some things I may not. Just totally depends on the copyright and things like that, But I think original content that you per se with your voice and everything is gonna be, basically possible. The thing about it though too is with content and everything is you can kind of alter it a little bit to sound, be more original and everything. I've had original content before, and I'm trying to do that more often than not. Better titles and stuff like that too. That's part of the hopes part of it. But I guess specifically how I started was I invested in this equipment, this mic specifically about in 2020, 2019, or 2021. I think 2019 or 2020, specifically more 2020. I invested into this mic and everything, and that's the first thing I invested into. I'll do a review on it, other things about that, because I do enjoy this mic a lot. It's really good, high quality, everything. I invested into it more for podcasting at the time, more for podcasting or vlogging at the time too, or even music. I don't remember specifically which one. We watch a YouTube reviewer. I don't know who it was. I don't remember who it was. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. And he told me that it's good for podcasting. If you want to do music work on it, you can do it. You can do a little bit on it, but it's not specifically for that. Or vlogs. It's more vlogs, podcasting. And now that you think about vlogs, it's actually a pretty big thing for this. And podcasting is a whole different thing. I don't think this is considered podcasting. These are more vlogs and content creation for vlogs. That's how I got the mic at first. Then the stand and everything came separate. There was packs for it, bundles and everything. I didn't want to really get too expensive for my family and everything. But I got this spider sort of holder for it. I like the spider versions of it, especially if you're not going to connect the mic or anything, headphones to it or anything like that, which I don't think you really need to. But these are probably my favorite types of holders, because you can just take it out, use the clamps, take it out, and just check on your mic and everything, make sure it's working, or just it just looks better for me. I like the way it looks and everything. What was I saying? I had to do this all in one go though. Hello, welcome back. I was just took a little break. I was just trying to adjust everything for this channel, everything. It's brand new, so I'm just trying to get it all in order. My plan is to really edit on my phone. I can't edit on this computer too much unless I have more space, but there's not a lot of good editing apps on this computer specifically. But my phone's pretty good, and editing apps are good on there for the most part. Unless I do one shots, which I don't think I will. I think you do need editing for sure. So if there's a watermark or anything, I think you watch ads or some shit to get the watermark off. I don't know. Anyway. So where did I leave off of? I don't remember specifically. I tried to look back at the video, but I just have memory issues and shit. But before that, what was I saying? So basically, how I started. I'm kind of tired right now. It's pretty late, but how I started specifically was more about investing into certain things. I had this mic, and everything. And I would have had better equipment if I didn't fuck up my MacBook. And it took me under a month to mess it up, which is unfortunate. But yeah, that's how it is, I guess. And I just felt like I kind of messed up, a little bit. But yeah, the MacBook was fucked. I got a virus on it because it was heating up, and I wanted to fan shit. So I always fuck up something along those lines. But so I was in a hiatus for a little bit. I didn't really post content as much. I used to post more. I did kind of post vlogs like this and everything while on my phone, but there just was like it didn't look good. The stand it didn't look really good. Standing it up and anything, the microphone wasn't great or anything. Specifically with on the phone and everything. And I wasn't as creative as I am now, or just as open and not as paranoid as I was. If that makes sense to you. Anyway, that's kind of how I started at first. And I say started early on, content creation and everything. But I did buy the MacBook, the mic, everything for music as well. I wanted to see what they had on the MacBook. And MacBooks are good, MacBooks are pretty good, but as long as you don't get a virus on them and everything, that's just dumb me, I guess. But they had good editing, good music, software as well. We really should have had that MacBook. So later on, when I got my first job, I've been doing this like a long time, 16. I tried to create content. Wasn't as good back then. I didn't go through a lot of life experiences to really have better stories and just being better at explaining everything. It just wasn't, as a good time for that stuff. But I grew up more. I just wanted to, get to that point where I could create, and I would just be open and honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do live with my family and everything right now. I've been honest with every other website and stuff, and I'm trying to get out and move out and everything soon. That's why I'm gonna go train and go get a good job. That's the host part of it, but it takes time. Everything takes time, so don't feel pressured and just be honest with be honest with yourself. Be honest with people. Whatever you're creating content, that's a big tip I say for people that need to just lighten up, bro. Don't repress anything, because that's what I did. As an early content creator, was repress a lot of my feelings, emotions, thoughts, and it wasn't as I'd say creative, or just in general, just honest. I'm not saying be honest about everything. Don't be honest about everything, but be honest about things that are important to you. Obviously, just watch what you say as well. But yeah, so I had a MacBook, didn't have it. When I started working again, I started getting some money. All right, money, not. I worked at Whataburger and a janitor job. And like I said, I'll get more specific later videos. I was just trying to settle in, get everything worked out. I still have to, watch what I'm doing, because everything. Crap. Hold up. Do you see me? Hope you didn't see me. My bum. I wasn't naked or anything, but anyway, yeah, my phone's kind of fucked right now. My teeth are not good looking. Shit, I got yellow teeth. Yeah. One second. Welcome back. I'll just cut that part out, but I have yellow teeth because I drink a lot of tea and shit, bro. It's not because I'm dirty or disgusting or anything. I just drink a lot of tea and shit. I drink coffee all the time now. and it helps me a lot, genuinely. But anyway, and topics that I want to get more specific in for the content like that is gonna be, I'll let you to explain everything. Right now it's just early on and everything, so I'm taking my time with just trying to give, explanation and everything and all that stuff. But that's kind of the basics of how the basics of how I started, the beginning. I wanted to do music and everything at the time, which for me was a big thing at the time. Being young and you wanted to be popular and everything. Didn't really work out. It still hasn't worked out for music. And when I start explaining more often about more of the explanation of how I changed and everything, you'll understand why things have went a certain direction. Some people may know me already, keep tabs on me and stuff. Not a problem, but some people may know me already and follow me along. I do get followers a lot of the time from place to place, but if it's on YouTube especially, they'll probably find me again. So shout out all those people who know me and everything. I still am doing this shit. I still love doing this shit. It's fun. I love creating content and talking about my life or talking about ideas and everything. But a little bit more how I started. I'll explain more in other videos when I get more comfortable. Other explanations and stuff have been about, or other things that I know for sure how I started was for music. I had an app on music, specifically for music, right? Not that was the main reason. I did do content on SharePlay or something, or something like that. I don't know what it's called. Something on the PlayStation. I did do that, and I posted gaming content for a little bit. Pretty trash. I wasn't good at it. It wasn't the best editing. That editing is specific for that. And I ever heard someone say specifically, just keep it simple. That's the best way for content, everything, for you to have engaging content and everything, or just your style and everything. I learned that later on, but what was I saying? Fuck. Let me think real quick. Yes, I did do gaming content, I think, first before music. Transition to music. Didn't work out. Gaming didn't work out. Channel had a pretty decent amount of subscribers and everything, but that's why I believe this is the time for me to get the followers and everything, and I believe that this is different, bro, and I just need a good platform. And I overlooked YouTube, starting off again. I didn't really want to put my face on the screen. I just wasn't, I wasn't really confident in seeing my face again. And trust me, I have wacky days, man. Like, I'll have wacky hair sometimes when I cut my hair, but I'm trying to grow it out. You'll see how I look more. I like the hair length right now. You can't really see it well with this camera and everything, but I do like the length of it now. I like it this length. If I get a bad haircut, I'll just cover it up or something. My haircuts are good. I had so the reason it's like this is I did like a mullet kind of thing, like a fox hog, like an actual fox hog, not like a mini one. I really like that style. So if I get that cut, I'll probably get that cut a lot of the times, and I'll look good for sure. I gotta see how I look with everything, specifically on the camera and everything. But hope you think I'm handsome and everything. Hope you think I'm beautiful. Like I said, I think I'm attractive and everything. It's just, like I said, confidence, everything. I've gotten more pretty lately, and I think it's important to, for content creators, it's good to see yourself and everything, and be self-care and self love. That's what's important. Anyway, what was I talking about? So yeah, so we're gaming, music didn't get anywhere at all. I barely had followers on SoundCloud and shit. Not at all. It's shit pretty trash. I was really bad at it. And I think more specific of why music wasn't the way to go, why gaming wasn't the way to go. Later on, I'll give the details on that. For gaming, I just wasn't talented in editing. For music, I just didn't have a good talent. Like I wasn't. I could spit a flow on here and tell you that, yeah, I'm good, but that's not a solid base for you to be like, hey, you know what? Hey, just post content and have a good skill, good talent. I can't talk right now, but a good. I speak very intelligent, I guess, intellectual, but a very good medium of exchange for content and people that listen to you. So yeah, music was next. Didn't work out. I did do SoundCloud a little bit. That didn't work out. What else then? What? And I took a little break, from it after my MacBook broke, and I didn't have a computer because I didn't have a job at the time. It was really a disappointing time, and I'll be honest, that's what it was. But I don't really regret it now. I think the most important thing is to look back at it and see how much you've grown and how much better you are now. Now I don't fear about messing up or going through incidents or anything like that. I don't fear that shit. I'd be like, I'm better off now. And I had to tell you more of my story later on, but I was in jail and shit. The county office, I've been in there. It may not look like it, but I did go through some shit, and I learned the hard way, and I know I'm not gonna go back to those ways and everything. I'm just gonna definitely do what I can and do what I enjoy doing and love doing. I think honestly, life's too short to not do what you love doing, and once you find what you love doing, keep doing it, and work hard every day too, and the job and everything. I had to say my life story. It's really big. I had a lot of interesting and inspiring moments, and I think a lot of people have had basically similar stories. I think we all live a similar story and everything, and I'll talk about that more when I get more into the video, the more specifics of my beliefs and everything. But yeah, then I took hiatus. I took time to write. Writing was a big thing for me. I liked writing a lot. I'll do videos on that too. Writing's a big passion of mine still. What else did I do? Writing was the main thing I did a lot. I did some graphic design on the phone, not too big, but whatever. I met up with my cousins later on. That's a totally different story, but this is more the content creation, why I got started, how I started with that. But yeah, writing was a big one. Nothing else really but writing. Yeah, writing was the main creative content that I did, and writing stories. I mean specifically, writing stories, ideas too. I wrote raps as well back in the day. Still do sometimes. Not big into it as much as I used to be. And then, not to run in circles, what ended up happening later was I got a job. Started working. Bought this Chromebook. It's a Chromebook, yeah. That's why the quality is not great. But, yeah, it works. The setup I have now is not bad for me now. But we'll see how it goes. But I bought a Chromebook, and it's still young. It's still a young Chromebook. It hasn't been more than 2 years. I think it's been under a year since I had it. So it's going to last a while, and I'm happy about that. So I brought all my equipment back out a few times. The mic, everything to do music still was going down a path I didn't, or just, something that I probably wasn't passionate about. Before that, I did do vlogs and everything on my phone, but I just didn't like the setup of it. Like, I didn't like where to set it up or anything. I didn't have a stand at the time. But I had equipment early on, so I used this. I set everything up today, a few days ago. Before that, I set up everything for podcasts and audio. Podcasts mostly. I went on Podbean, BandLab, Buzzsprout. It was fun for a little bit. I got support from there and everything. And I don't know if I'm still going to post on there anymore. I want to focus more on YouTube. But anyone that was on my BandLab and everything, thanks for all the support on that. Just isn't the right way to go for content creation for what I'm doing specifically. I did do a lot of music on there too, and I have some good hits. Some things I might do music later on once I get a following and everything, and people actually listen to my music, like it and everything. That's really a big thing. But and I wouldn't be doing this with the mic I would have at the most I'd probably use my phone, but everything happens for a reason, and investing in things early on. When you feel like you have a dream and you want it to come true, do it, man, and find a good platform from you. And YouTube's still strong, man. It's going to be around for a long time. And, content creators are doing well and everything because of that. What else? This is a good video. I like this. And really, I like my face in it more. The audio part of it wasn't that. I like seeing myself, and it's good to get facial emotion, put a face on the voice. That's what's good about it. I'm attractive and everything. I enjoy how I look and everything. I think it's all about just being confident in yourself and everything. I look better when the camera's closer to me too. But being confident in yourself and everything, and trusting yourself. Anyway, that's a little besides the point. Yeah, so I set everything up for podcast. I ended up doing a few things that I liked more for the podcast. I did some audio shows, original content that I had, re-editions, which I had stories for, and I'll have to transfer some or do renditions or try to redo the story I had of Titans, one of my favorite series. But I'll probably come up with the new original series and maybe get a quick summary of what happened in season 1 on the Band Lab. Everything. I know Band Lab wasn't specifically for podcasting, so that's why I transitioned to YouTube and everything. I always had YouTube. No, I'm not a dummy or anything like that. I know YouTube and everything. I just never. It's been a while since I used it for content creation. I made beats too at the time, and limited to that. Everything about beats and everything is just that wasn't good, And I don't live and die by music anymore. I live and die by the voice, by ideas, by creativity, thinking outside the box, working hard and shit. That's how I live by, But then I bought this computer for like $90, pretty cheap, refurbished. I love this computer; it's really good. I've been liking it more and more recently for content creation, and everything too. Just because it's pretty handy, it's a good Chromebook, and it's not under $100. The value of it, refurbished, maybe necessarily. I don't know if it's legitimate. But I think the quality of it is a $300 computer. This is a bare bones, low level computer, low base, not impossible to run, but you can't do editing on it, video editing, not at all, not good apps. It's Chromebook, Chrome OS. Once you're gonna get is Play Store stuff or the camera you have or websites. You'll be better off with websites and the camera content creation. But it was a $300 original price, so it was a good value. I was $200. Edge off $200 edge off $200 of value there, But I enjoyed. I've been enjoying using it. I hadn't had it for a long time. It's been early on. I use it specifically for typing. That's the whole point I got it for. I was depressed at the time and I didn't know where to go, but I like typing and writing stories and freeing my mind. And I really enjoyed doing that for a long time. I wrote more on my phone nowadays. I go back to writing on the Chromebook because I do all my content creation on here now more of the time. Just to finish up on the setup and everything. Yeah, I have the setup here. Do a lot of content here. I like this. I have a lot of content that I already did that I'll just redo on here. But hopes and what to expect. I'll do what to expect next time. Hopes for me is to grow a fan base, grow content. Have you be interested in just me talking on the mic and everything, and I think it's a perfect time for that. I think a face and a voice is a perfect time for that. I think people aren't as shy as they used to be. They like attractive people, and they like people that are, cool and everything, and and that's how it is, and that's what I've always wanted to do my whole life and everything, and I'm grateful for that and everything to do that. But the few of the things that might happen and hopes and probably problems is when it gets loud in my house, and I don't think it matters too much if you hear background noise. I don't take it as a problem, but when quiet times is easier to record. Hopes, like I said, the hopes, grow fan base, have you enjoy my content, simple content, just me posting anything audio or anything vase, and my face right here, the mic, and that's it, and ideas that I have. Not spazzy or anything, but big people come off of that, and that's basically my bread and butter there, man. That's what I do well, making ideas and everything and putting it into words. I've worked well on that a lot, and I always enjoyed that. What else was I saying? But when I do get bigger and have better equipment, I might do more editing on the phone and do vlogs and everything, just for you to tune into my life and everything. I don't know the direction fully where this is gonna go, but I'll do a video later on about that. Other than that, yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed that video. I really did enjoy it. Some people might want to do rewatch your videos. I don't have time to do that. I want to post as much as I can, but I watch it a little bit from time to time. And this is different for me though. I'm posting on my face, the mic, everything. But the setup is really good and everything. But I'll probably do more lighthearted content for next videos. Just set up how I set up, things like that. So yeah, appreciate it. And some videos may be longer than others. Just depends. But I do a little bit of editing. At first, it's just gonna be clips cut, and you're just jump. No transitioning. But once I get better at that, I will do that just to make it smoother and everything. I just saw some shit. I see some fucking shadows. I'm schizo, by the way. Anyway, thanks for that. Thanks for the support and everything. I hope you have a wonderful night, wonderful day, wherever you're at in the world. And yeah, sign out. Peace.